Okay, so I'm back inside. This is our cheese cave. This is a farmstead. Yeah, that's a farmstead. These two here are Colby, and that's our first cheddar. We actually get to try this Colby next week, and then this one I think is a couple days after. Yeah, a couple days after. But bought the wine fridge specifically for cheese making from Walmart for like 180 bucks. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's kind of dark in here and I don't have a light. This is the cheese press. Sorry guys. And like I said, that's got another, I made a farmstead today, a 3-gallon. My first Colby was 2 gallons. My cheddar was 3 gallons. My farmstead, I think I did a 4-gallon because my Colby was small with 2 gallons of milk. My second Colby was 4 gallons. And then this farmstead is 3 gallons. So I'm making cheese just about every week. At least one cheese, just about every week. I've also made butter. We have a cream separator now. So I've made butter a couple times, and I've used the skim milk to make cajeta. Because, well, who doesn't love a good caramel? And that's about all that's going on here. So, I think that's Josh. Scoop came in. Okay. What else do we need to talk about? Anything?
Did you show the cheese?
I did. The best I could, because, I wasn't pulling them all out of there. Yeah, that's the farmstead that we go try in a couple weeks.
Farmstead. Cheese.
Yeah.
That's my hand. It's huge.
Should be about a 4-pound cheese, give or take.
I can see that.
Give or take. We'll see. But yeah, so far it's been an adventure doing that. It's been going good. Like I said, I've been making cheese just about every week on my day off. Because we're getting roughly a gallon a day. So every week I'm taking, 4 gallons. I think the next cheddar I do, because my big pot will hold it, I think is going to be a 5-gallon cheddar.
It's going to be tight.
Why?
Because it's a 20-quart pot, which makes it exactly 5 gallons at the top.
It'll be fine. 4 gallons gave me a little itty bitty cheddar. I want a bigger cheddar. Or no, that was a 3-gallon cheddar. I lied.
Yeah, there was a 3-gallon.
So maybe a 4-gallon would be the size I'm looking for.
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe I just need to go get a bigger pot. The pot he was referring to is the bigger pot. I got to replace the smaller pot. So. Yeah, unfortunately with this hot weather, the goats do not produce like they normally would. They just don't. This is out of Ethel, who literally gave me like maybe 6 squirts.
I was going to say there wasn't that much.
Daisy, who usually gives about 4 cups on her own. And Lucy, who's down to... Well, Lucy didn't give me much either. So pretty much everything that's there is probably Miss Daisy.
Yeah, and that's just over, like literally just over 4.
So we're almost to the point where, as far as milking Lucy goes, probably a once-a-day milking on her is gonna make it more worthwhile. But they say They say if you keep milking, it's supposed to up their production again anyway, so to get her back up, if we milked her out completely morning and night, she should produce more. But even last year we had issues with her like drying up super early into her lactation. And it's, you know, it's nothing weird, it's just, it's possible that she's not from the best milk lines and that's why this is happening.
She's also unregistered. So
Yeah, she's unregistered, Ethel's unregistered, but we've officially decided mini La Manchas, even though I keep telling him I would love a Nubian, since we had to get rid of Ophelia. And Allie Acres has them for sale.
I don't want to do Nubians.
Just one Nubian.
If you do Nubians, you're gonna have to get rid of the cow. Just gonna have to get rid of the cow. We've already had this discussion. As much as we would like to continue to have the cow, with the way everything's going now, the cost of feed just continues to climb. The cost of hay is going to go up because the cost of fuel is going up. And it's like I don't want to get into it because this is not the platform for it. It's not the place for it. We're purely here just living our homesteading adventure to the best of our abilities.
Well, on the other hand, you know, it's not necessarily the wrong platform to do it, but...
No, it's not, but I don't think there's enough of a following right now to do anything. Like, we can complain about it all day long. We can talk about it all day long.
Oh, even somebody who has more followers wouldn't... It's not gonna make a difference, no matter who complains about it.
But
let's just put it this way, guys. If you're watching this and you have the ability to even just raise chickens or meat rabbits, do it.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's something small, get yourself started, do some container gardening, do what you can to make sure if push comes to shove,
you're able to do stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
Be a little self-sufficient. You don't have to be 100% self-sufficient, but do something to help yourself.
It's part of the reason we bought the greenhouse as early as we did and just haven't put it up. Well, the other part was the trees, but we bought it about a year in advance.
Give or take, yeah.
Because we wanted to have it on hand. I'm hatching more eggs too.
Yes.
I've got some EE eggs in there now too, not just Bielfielders.
Mix.
Yeah, I'm excited. So, yeah, do what you can, guys. Learn how to bake your own bread. Stock up on some flour. Get yourself some chickens if you're able.
You know,
grow some lettuce in a container. There's actually a whole variety of garden produce you can container garden. Tomatoes, peppers. If you get the right containers, you could do potatoes, carrots. You could do lettuce.
Again, it was in an article I read this morning, but aquaponics doesn't take up outer space. It's a lot of it's work to get it set up, but once it's set up, it's self-sufficient, really. Which going aquaponics for us, I don't necessarily think it's a bad idea. I think it's more projects that we don't need to necessarily do right now.
Gotta have the money.
Gotta have the money for that.
And the next big purchase is the stuff to get the greenhouse up and beds built.
Yep.
And maybe now that everything's down, maybe this weekend we'll break out the seed containers and start germinating some seeds.
Or we run to our favorite local carrot garden center.
Well, I was thinking to save some money.
Well, that too. And especially with the greenhouse, because the greenhouse we didn't necessarily, it's not a year-round greenhouse.
Yeah, it could be if we wanted to run the electric. We're hoping.
We wanted to,
we're just hoping to extend the season. Hopefully to start, in March and go all the way till November, maybe December if we have the mild winters like we have been having.
Yeah. But again, it's, you know, it's as our YouTube channel says, it's our journey to self-sufficiency.
We're almost there.
We're getting there.
Almost. Once these fruit trees start producing, we'll be just about set.
Yeah.
We can make cheese, we can make butter.
Oh yeah, that was. Did we talk about that?
I
last
did.
Video?
No, I talked about it this video.
Oh, that's because
My cream separator, which there's the bottom, there's everything else. It's not together because I haven't used it since I washed it.
Yep.
Because for about, what did I do last time? I did probably about 3 gallons of milk. I got a pint of heavy cream, like yogurt thick cream, thicker than your grocery store cream.
But that's, you know, that's us making butter. Josh just uses regular milk in his coffee. Well, I don't use cream in my coffee.
No, goat's milk has enough fat in it.
Goat's milk is fine. It does tend to have a different texture to it, or a different. It changes it a little bit, but nothing that's like super noticeable unless it's the older milk where it's already starting to go goaty. But I'm gonna have to start switching to tea because I think coffee's gonna go up too.
Tea's probably gonna go up too. Everything's gonna go up.
Yeah, but if we can grow an herb garden and do all that, we can have our own.
As I say, you get spearmint out there, you can make spearmint tea.
Go that route.
And that's literally just dried herbs in a tea ball, steeping in water.
Yeah, we got the ball somewhere.
And if not, well, we'll order a couple more to be safe. We're working on switching our baking sugars to honey and maple syrup because, well, next year, hopefully, we're gonna try bees again, and Josh boils and does maple syrup every year, so I'm working on making the switch to that, so, you know, I don't have to worry about buying sugars. The only thing we're gonna have to worry about is flour, which right now I still have, I think, 2 or 3 bags in the freezer.
Okay.
And I figure once I pull one more out, I was gonna get a hold of Eric, who's my brother. He works at a food warehouse, and have him bring me probably another 2 or 3, because that freezer's on the emptier side, so. And a 50-pound bag of flour lasts us, well, especially now that it's summer, because I don't bake a ton in the summer. 150-pound bags will probably, like, I think I only have 1 bucket left, or maybe both of them still. But whatever I have in here will probably last me the whole summer. And then I'll have to open another one in, like, September, October, when I start my fall baking. Though, now that we have a fan in the kitchen, probably the week I'm off, I'll make some homemade bread, play around with a couple bread recipes.
English muffins would be cool too.
Okay, English muffins. Maybe the week I'm off too, since I'll have all this time on my hands, I'll work on perfecting bagels.
Yeah, because the last couple bagels we've done, it's been...
But I found a new recipe that we're gonna try. I think my issue too has been... Sorry guys, we're rambling, so why don't you wrap this up, and then we'll have this conversation not...
This is one of those things where, like, this is what we do. This is how we talk about the homestead. Like, we literally sit at the table, like, Sam's a chair away from me, and I'm just sitting here just kind of listening to her. And it's, you know, we just... This is how we get it done. We don't sit down and make lists or nothing, which is half our issue. One of us should sit down and take minutes of the meetings. Take minutes of the meetings and then read over the minutes from last
Anyways,
meetings. But
guys.
moving on. Obviously, like I said previously in the video, we'll probably do some more videos during vacation. That's probably going to be a video-heavy pump week. Because we haven't been doing videos because us having this time off together hasn't really been happening. Just because work schedules, but... so there's that. And I just don't ever think to do videos when I'm by myself, and you don't ever think to do videos when you're by yourself. So.
No, it's more get everything done, so, you know...
Get it done so we can, you know,
relax
and do everything else.
But if anybody is interested in starting a flock of chickens, hit us up. We have...